The idea of a movie about cars started out all the way back in 2000 during a cross-country road trip John Lasseter and his family had taken. John himself is a huge fan of cars in real life and dreamed of one day making a love letter to his passion in the form of an animated movie. After animators took several field trips to fully research Route 66 in great detail, the film eventually hit screens in 2006. While some of us have grown up with this film and haven't stopped loving it after all these years, when Cars first came out, critics were slamming it as Pixar's first misfire. Regardless of mixed reception, Pixar struck gold when it came to toy sales. In 2011, reports came out that $11 billion were made in toy sales alone, crazy for any movie to accomplish this feat. With the overwhelming success and demand in a second Cars film primarily amongst younger children, a sequel was announced in 2008. John Lasseter thought of an idea for a second film during his promotional tour for Cars 1. He was constantly imagining what it would look like if Lightning McQueen and Mater visited capital cities of the world. There was actually going to be a scene in the first Cars where Lightning took a trip across the globe, but this was ultimately cut due to an already long runtime for an animated movie. Eventually Cars 2 turned into a spy espionage thriller, an unusual direction for a franchise that relied heavily on racing. There's no way of hiding that critics and audiences alike bashed Cars 2. People didn't take well for Mater being the star of this film and the spy stuff replacing the racing element which made the first film so enjoyable. Once again though, toy sales went through the roof, prompting Pixar to start production on Cars 3 2 years after Cars 2 released. Pixar seemingly listened to complaints by pivoting back to the focus being about racing. The main focus was also on Lightning learning to take up a mentor type role, following in the footsteps of Doc Hudson. Cars 3 received generally positive reviews, with some claiming that it was even better than the first film, but the most interesting aspect to this film was the insane marketing campaign. The Cars 3 teaser trailer made it seem like Lightning was going to die. This ended up sparking so much curiosity and interest around the film. Good job, Pixar marketing team. We've also had Cars on the Road and Mater's Tall Tales, two pretty enjoyable expanded media with interesting self-contained stories. I highly doubt that the events of Cars on the Road will have any ramifications on Cars 4 if the rumoured film does end up happening. Some look at Pixar's Cars trilogy as a complete unstructured mess, whilst others like myself enjoy each one of these films, no matter the direction taken from film to film.